So where do you see, like, when men are willing to begin paying that price, where do you see the corner turning for them? Like, how quickly, because a lot of guys believe in the instance of porn.
Yeah.
I can't, like, it's a part of me. They really believe it's like part of their identity.
Yeah.
That like they'll lose something if they give that up. But when they do, what do you see as the transformation in them?
Yeah, I think it's getting healthy emotionally and finding out what's really going on within the heart.
Yeah.
Because if they're, let's just assume, you're saved, you're in church, you're in community, and it's still a struggle. I would say just getting emotionally healthy and getting to the root of the issue. I think in this particular issue with most guys, and I'll even use myself because I did struggle with that in the past. And what got me free was when my relational cup was full, never even issue.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because what it was is when I used to turn to those bad lust habits, now I didn't even have the language to even vocalize this at the time because I was like tone deaf to my heart, in the sense of, like, there's people, for example, who are tone deaf. Like, you hear them sing and you're like, oh, they're bad. And they don't know they're bad. You know what I mean? And so a lot of men, including myself at one point, I was tone deaf to the voice of my heart and what was really going on. I didn't have the language to even say, I'm lonely.
Yeah.
All I knew was something was off. And so something was off. And so a coping method would be like going to lust, for example. But now, like, starting to understand, okay, I'm actually, you know what? I'm feeling lonely, which just that shows me the need of my heart is to be seen. And if I don't do that and get in community, a negative coping habit will be to lust, because it creates a false connection with a woman. And so I believe, this is a personal theory of mine, I could be totally wrong, but I don't think men are so into sex as we might think we are. I think it's even darker and more depressing than that. I think there's a lot of men out there in our society today who are actually just so lonely. That's one of the root causes. Yeah. And because of this loneliness, because there's this friendship recession like you're talking about, and they're isolated, their coping method is to go to lust and to watch things.
Yeah.
It's not that we just love sex that much. I think it's really even just a sadder story, because a lot of men don't have, that 3 a.m. person they can call at the night.
Yeah. What do you think as far as men dealing with that? Like, I'm kind of with you on that idea. Like, that ultimately it's tied to, like, idolatry, right? And a lot of times we maybe oversimplify this idea, or overcomplicate it, I guess. But an idol usually has something it's promising to relieve you of something that's painful, or something that is to you hell. So it's promising to deliver you. And so most men will just, I just have a real bad problem with lust, right? Just have a real bad problem with looking at things I shouldn't. But I think there's, like you're saying, there's something more to that. And I believe it really is, you're not really good at knowing what your heart needs and what you're feeling and doing. So you go, I don't like this. It's uncomfortable. Must find something to distract me. So that could be anything. That could be drugs. That could be drinking. That could be porn. That could be gambling. It could be just binge watching Netflix, for all I know. But what it really is like, I think it's Martin Luther. He says, like, the human heart is an idol factory. We can turn anything into an idol. I think it's confusing, really, because we want to look at idolatry as, this is a statue and I built it and I bow down to it. But that's not it. That really isn't. Usually behind that is, it's promising something, right? Yeah. It's kind of in the same way, not to knock our Catholic brothers and sisters out there, but they have, like, Saint Christopher or Saint so-and-so, and it's like, you pray to them for this, you pray to this guy for that. It's like, he promises to be the saint of finding lost things, or and it's the same thing with this idolatry concept, that we really do pursue something because we think it will alleviate something in our soul, and it just digs the hole deeper. It's
I think anything that is a good fix to change the way we feel can be an addiction. Anything on the list, overworking, too much exercise, overeating, pornography, alcohol, all of it. And let's take pornography, for example, since that's what we're talking about. You know, you mentioned a great thing, a really great thing. My heart really resonated with that when you talked about, you know, when men, we all have done, we've all seen pornography most likely. And you talked about loneliness that can drive us there. One of the pieces, one of them.
Yeah, could be other things.
But let's take that one for example. When we go there and then we come back, the crazy thing is we went there because we were lonely. Now we're even more lonely.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, everybody out there who's seen it and participated, then how it feels later, like within seconds, if not minutes, and it lasts for hours, if not days.
Yeah.
I mean, what an exchange.
Yeah.
To where we went in to fix loneliness, and now it's quad 10x.
The devil's a liar.
Yeah.
He's such a liar.
Yeah, making promises that he doesn't intend to keep. You know.
Yeah.